What's up, everybody? I'm switching it up. So I'm going to do all the fire signs in one day. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm going to spread it out over 4 upload days. Fire signs, water signs, earth signs, and air signs. Obviously, fire signs first, because that's what I'm doing right now. So this is the reading from, July 26th to August 2nd. So take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everybody. First and foremost, this is Sagittarius. Hi. So if you're a fire sign, though, watching this, for whatever reason you're not watching your own sign, just know that fire signs will be uploaded on Mondays. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Right now, I'm doing Sag. Why? Because I fucking can. That's why. If you're new here, hello. My name's Tori Franco. This is my channel of my podcast channel, which is kind of turning into a self-development type of podcast. I am currently in school to be, to get my communications major. Not that that matters. But, also studying to be a life coach. So that's fun. In 6 months, I will be a certified life coach on top of getting my fucking bachelor's in communications. And, then I'm going to take over the world. But keep in mind, I am not Jesus, so I can't predict the fucking future. So if this doesn't resonate for you, don't hold it against me. I'm just reading cards. Everything's a vibe. Keep that in mind. I smell luxurious because I have really nice cologne on right now. Alright, let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. I don't really have any specific way of reading. I just put cards down and kind of try and tell a story with the cards, or figure out the story. Uno, due. Oh shit. Tres. Okay. Alright, so Alright, let's see here. We got the 7 of Swords in reverse. This card is about secrets and lies. The 7 of Swords upright for me, well, in general, not even just for me, but as a card. This card upright represents deception, getting away with the deception. This is not getting away with it, though. Either you're realizing the truth in a situation that somebody's been lying to you, or somebody's realizing you've been lying to them about some shit. I'm getting like truths coming out. You get the Fool in reverse, which is, to me, being afraid to take a risk on something. But it's a risk, King of Pentacles right here. A risk that would potentially pay off. A risk that might be worth taking, but you're either lying. It's like, let me before I start calling all these Sagittarius people liars. I mean, the King of Pentacles could also be somebody that you're dealing with, a specific person. Somebody who possibly has money, or maybe this person is pretending that they have money. Who knows at this point? Let me see. Okay, this card came out. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this is a Sagittarius reading, so I'm going to just take it as this is what y'all need to hear. But you got the 10 of Wands, which is about burdens. And I feel like whatever lies you might be telling yourself, or secrets you might be keeping to yourself, they're becoming burdensome. That's how I would read that. This is your reading, your energy. I'm still trying to figure out if this King of Pentacles is somebody, but maybe you're lying to yourself about this person. Or you're just lying to this person. But what I'm seeing is you can't keep up with the lie anymore. And that could be a lie about anything. Like a lie you're telling yourself, like, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not good enough, I'm this, I'm that. Like, you can't keep up with that anymore. That's becoming too burdensome. That's making you feel like shit too much. You need to change your ways, or like change the way that you think about the situation. If it's like, no, I'm really, really good. I promise, like, I'm doing really well, when you're really not. Like, if that's the lie or the secret or whatever, that's becoming too much of a burden to keep under wraps. That's the vibe that I'm getting. And then you get the Six of Cups in reverse, which is being thinking too much about past shit. That it's keeping you. That comes up under the Fool card in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse comes up under the Fool card in reverse, which tells me like it's like the past is keeping you from taking a risk on something or someone. Then you got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles underneath the King of Pentacles. So it's like you have all of this potential. If this is your energy, it's like you have all of this potential, but you're not being consistent either in the way that you're thinking, the things that you're saying to other people. Like, it's like you're not telling the complete truth to other people. Again, take this as it resonates. And because you're not, it's like you're trying to either tell yourself that you feel a certain way, that you are a certain way, whether good, bad, or indifferent, or whatever. But whatever it is you're saying is not a truth. Like the seven of Swords is all about secrets. It's like people don't know what's really going on the inside. So like if you're upset or depressed or whatever, and you're pretending like everything's gravy, that actually ends up hurting you more than just being honest and being like, hey, I need a friend right now, or hey, maybe I should go speak to a therapist. And the only reason why I say that is because the Hierophant ended up at the bottom of the deck, and that's sometimes my counseling card. Or just like, let me just shut the fuck up. You got the Knight of Wands, Knight of Rods, whatever it is. It's like, this is all about passion and movement, right? So it's like, exactly what you want, and you're trying to go for it, but you're not. There's some sort of like, you're not being real in some sort of aspect, either real with yourself or real with other people. So it's like you need to drop that burden first before. It's like, you know what you want, you know exactly what it is you want, but you're afraid to take a risk on it. Take it as it resonates. Maybe because in the past you failed at this particular thing. If it's a project or something like that. If it's a relationship, it's like maybe your past relationships just never fucking worked out. So you're afraid to go forward or something. But you know you want it. You're looking at it. Like this guy right here, homeboy is looking at what he wants. He sees what he wants. He wants to move toward what he wants, but it's like either like, I don't know how, or like, I'm too afraid. Pull one more card. Yeah. For fuckity fuck's sake. This is your card, Sagittarius. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. But guess what? Temperance is upside down. There's no harmony. It's like inner and, again, it's like this inner and outer harmony. Like there's no balance. You're either maybe going for doing too much, like being impatient with yourself, not giving yourself enough grace. You got the Empress here. Empress is all about co-creation. So it's like And it's also the level up card. You keep getting this card. You're getting into this energy, if you're not already there, of like, I'm a badass fucking bitch. Right? But there are still things you're not being completely upfront about. Whatever that means. Upfront with yourself, upfront with others. That Seven of Swords keeps popping out. You know, it's like, I know what I want. I know how I want to get, not even how. I know what I want, and I know that I really want it. And like, I'm leveling up, you know, like I'm a boss ass bitch. But then right next to that is this right here, this Eight of Swords, which is all about mental imprisonment, thinking negative thoughts, the anxieties, whatever comes up. It's like there's a fear of doing something. There's a fear of co-creating. There's a fear of taking the plunge in some sort of situation. If it's like you want to start a business or you want to start a podcast, you know exactly that it's something you've always wanted to do, but you're too afraid to implement the changes or implement the plan because you're afraid that maybe it'll fail or maybe it won't fail. And like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm getting like self-sabotage vibes. Sometimes we self-sabotage because we actually don't want to succeed because we're comfortable in our, like, we become comfortable in our own like fucking misery. I have the same issue, so don't take offense to this or anything like that. But like, that's the vibe I'm getting. It's like, let me see. Let me take another couple cards and see what the fuck is happening here before I, again. God, I love this fucking cologne. I just ran out too. Fucking sucks. I'm gonna have to get some more. Okay. This is most definitely, You got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse, which is like, well, the Queen of Swords can be a bunch of things, right? The Queen of Swords can be a bitchy, moody attitude. But also for me, it's like not being strategic enough, not planning enough, also not speaking up. Like, this is the King of Swords upright. The King of Swords always speaks his truth, and so does the Queen, and they do it articulately with the utmost articulation. They know exactly how to say it and what to say, and it's like maybe you're needing, again, with whatever fucking lies you're telling yourself or other people, this is the opposite of that. This is saying like there's some sort of truth you need to speak up about. If, let's say, it's a problem at the workplace or something like that, like, you need to speak your piece, not in a fucking crazy way. Don't be this bitch right here. Don't be her. Maybe you want to be her. Maybe you want to fucking come nasty, or whatever. But it's, and the Queen of Swords in reverse is also like, again, she's blocked. She's blocked off. She's cold. She doesn't, not only does she not speak her truth, she does not engage. Like, she blocks people out. Whether that's literally you block somebody or you're just like out here blocking people out. Leave, like, again, not speaking to, not telling people what's really going on. It's no coincidence that here's the King of Swords above this energy, which is like, you got to tell people what the fuck it is you want, what you're trying to achieve, whatever it is, what they've done to you, what you've done to them. Like, speak your truth. And once you do that, you'll realize like it's not a fear thing anymore. It's like your fears will dissipate. This is expansion, progress. The only way that progress will be made is if you plan ahead, get strategic, but also speak it into existence. Speak whatever it is that you want. If there are things in a relationship, let's say like a friendship, or this could be anything, your mom fucking upset you and you're keeping your mouth shut and you're just being cold with her, like, no, you need to tell her exactly what it is so that you can make progress in the relationship, you know? And then here we are, 9 of Pentacles. This is independence. This is financial independence. This is not, I don't need nobody. I have my 2 legs to stand on. I've built what I've built. Again, it's like you're afraid to take a risk on something that's going to pay off for you and actually free you from the 8 of Swords energy, that mental imprisonment. See, lemon water, you get fucking seeds. Now I gotta pick that up. That mental imprisonment. It's like literally the progression is you're keeping this shit inside. You know what you want. You know what you're passionate about, but you're not saying anything, let's say, or you're just keeping certain things secret. But it's like once you speak on what you're keeping inside, there it is. Progress, expansion, things can finally like move forward. And here you are in this energy, this fucking Knight of Pentacles energy. You can actually really fucking level up. You know what I'm saying? Are Sages like that? Like Sages don't speak on whatever the fuck. It's something that's good. Whatever it is that you're afraid to take a risk on, it's something that's gonna fucking pay off. And it's gonna be, I'm getting like a fucking butterfly. It's gonna help you spread your wings. Take it as it resonates. Not y'all waiting for a tower moment before you fucking say it. God damn it, Sagittarius. You got the 7 of Wands in reverse. This is being overly protective. Again, there's something you're either keeping within, like it's like being overly guarded. That also can be the card of dropping the guard too, depending on how you look at it, right? It's like maybe you're finally letting your guard down to speak the truth because you've been overly guarded so much, afraid to say whatever the fuck it is that's on your mind in fear that either you'll be rejected or made fun of or ridiculed or whatever, right? You're finally letting the guard down to speak the truth. And whatever the situation is, whatever it is, take it as it resonates, right? This is the card, the 8 of Pentacles is the card of mastery, self-mastery, just a mastery in a situation where it's like you're putting the fucking work in to get that reward out. You know what I mean? It's the 8 to the 9, the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. Like, yeah, my work is finally paying off because I'm finally dropping the fucking act, let's say, and putting in the work into myself or into this relationship or into this business or whatever. I'm finally like letting go of these limiting beliefs and just doing what I gotta do. And now I can reap the benefits. It might not happen until the universe kind of kicks you in your fucking ass though. Maybe let's avoid this though. This is your warning. I mean, this isn't always a bad card. I mean, I know like literally shit's burning to the ground in this card. I don't know if y'all can see it. The Tower is just something that shakes up your foundation. So maybe it's a thought. Maybe you just have some sudden fucking realization like, holy shit, I gotta speak up on what I'm feeling. I gotta say what's on my mind because this isn't working. Maybe it's that. Or maybe it's literally like if it's like a business that you want to start and you've been procrastinating because you're too afraid to put yourself out there or whatever. Maybe the universe is going to be like, hey, bitch, you've waited too long. All right, we're going to lay you off from your job. Like that's something like that's a Tower moment too. Take it as it resonates. It can be simple as a lightning bolt fucking thought. Or you losing your job and then you have no choice but to start on your own passions and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Take it as it resonates. Make it make sense to you, and that could be in any relationship. Let's say it's like you're putting off leaving your relationship that's toxic, the Tower moment could be like you find this person cheating on you. You know, the universe is like, all right, you won't leave on your own. We're going to make you have to leave. Like something like that. Take it as it makes sense. But I'm going to pull 3 more cards and shut the fuck up. Let's see what the advice for the Sages are. Besides speaking your fucking truth. Seriously? Bruh? Seriously. Hold on. That's a lot of cards. That wasn't a fart, by the way. I'm not taking these. There's too many. I didn't even look at them. These 2 popped out. Okay, so... Alright, let me pull up one more card then. And see what your advice is. Oh my god. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck you got the Magician upright, which is wonderful. Like, realize, again, this came up last week, I feel like, for you guys too. Realize that you have whatever it takes within you you have the strength within you. You have the resources. You have whatever it is to make things happen. Your advice, Page of Swords. Again, Page of Swords the swords are all about mental clarity, cutting things out that no longer serve us, speaking truths. This is, for me, my research card. So it's like, do your research. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look things up. If it's a business, like, really, look things up. And then this is the 2 of Swords, which is about making difficult decisions. It's like, finally, your advice is use your intuition within the decision, right? Here we have this girl, she's blindly making a decision, but I don't know if y'all can see this moon right here at the corner of the top of the card. She's needing to use her gut and trust it. Because maybe she can't see what's in front. Maybe she can't see the path laid out in front of her. You know, it's about choosing the right path for yourself. After, maybe, this could also be like weighing out pros and cons. Literally. Doing research enough that you can sit down and weigh out the pros and cons of whatever it is that you're clearly too afraid to take a risk on or speak up about, right? You don't have to do it right away. There's nothing in the rule book that says you need to make this decision or choose whatever or speak up right the fuck away. But do it eventually. And the minute you do it, that's when progress happens. Death in Reverse, for me, is about you choosing your transformation. Great. My memory card is full. Sorry about that, y'all. I mean, this reading's almost over anyway. So it's like, transform from the inside out is what I would say. You know, try to dig deep and go within and see, okay, what is it that I need to fix within myself in order to reflect from the inside out, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. That's your reading for the 26th to the 2nd of August. I hope it resonates. Let me know, y'all. Don't be too scared to speak up and say how you're feeling and what's on your mind. And don't be too scared to take a risk on something, because it's going to pay off in the end. I love you all very much. I'll see y'all in the next one.